session was convened, and we heard and discussed or considered. If so, I'd ask for a roll call vote.
Vice Chair Carroll.
I so certify.
Mr. Thornton.
Aye.
And Mayor Stoney.
Aye.
Thank you. That being said, moving forward, I'm going to move to authorize the CVTA, Central Virginia Transportation Authority Executive Director, to enter it into a final negotiations with the selected and engaged bond counsel pursuant to RFP CVTA 2023-01 issued October the 5th, 2023. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion's made and second. Do I have a discussion on the motion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Actually, yeah, we can do a voice vote on that, I believe, right?
Yes, sir.
All signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I am an aye. Ayes have it. Thank you. We're at member comments. Do any of the members have any comments that they would like to add at this time?
Oh, Mr. Chairman, I don't know whether or not this is, I don't know, there is no authority meeting on the books for December.
We're done for this month.
Well, this is the last meeting. I'll be in a meeting with Mr. Thornton, and I just want to thank Mr. Thornton for his leadership for the entirety of, for the inception of this body. Mr. Thornton, you put a lot of time and effort into public service, but this being your last hurrah will be certainly an impression, will be left on the region because of it. And so I'm grateful for your service, not just as the CVTA, but to Henrico County as well. We know what Henrico County is today, and it's because of the work that you've put in for these many, many, many years. And so as a young man, being able to watch you do this great work in this region, it's been a model for others that been able to serve alongside you. So I tip my hat to say thank you one more time for your service, not just here at CVTA, but for the region at large.
Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Appreciate that.
Can I go before you? Can I go before you and let you have the last word? You know, I remember back to 2020 when we were, I was asked by Leslie Haley to serve on this committee. And we had to come up with, quite frankly, on how we were going to choose leadership. And I got introduced to you when I first got elected at a regional dinner that was held, I think it was by one of the regional groups. I'll leave them unnamed. But and my first impression of you was like, this guy is a statesman. And so it really was my honor to have made the motion to ask you to be chair. And we met and talked about this, to be chair of this organization. And I truly believe that the organization made the best decision at our organizational meeting by far that we could have, because of not just your reputation as a leader in the community, but your communication skills, your personality, how you can make any single person in the room feel welcome, and open yourself up to a conversation, no matter who it is. And so that is a rare quality, especially in politics, to find someone that can do that in the way that you did it. And I've always done it. But my first opportunity to meet you, that's how I discussed. And over the last 4 years, it's been an honor. Not just to be able to see you here, but to see you and your wife at NACO and VACO and other events. There's a lot of people in our community who really missed out by actually not getting to sit in a room with you. And so, and so I just want to echo everything that the mayor said, that, boy, you're gonna be missed. But I hope that in your retirement, you don't forget us. I know you still have my cell phone number in your phone. And my wife and I would love to have an opportunity to, again, be able to go out with you and your bride and have a meal and have dinner. And you can get us caught up as to what she has you doing now in your retirement. So again, thank you from me personally. I wish for you and your family nothing but the best, nothing but in the future, and certainly a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year, as I probably won't get to see you prior to that. And with that, I would really be honored if you would do me a favor. I want to pass this gavel to you and have you, after you do your final comments, gavel us out of this meeting as a closing honorary chair. Would you be honored to do that for us?
It'd be my honor. Well, first of all, let me say that I am, accept with humility the statements, Mr. Mayor, also Mr. Carroll, yours, and all of the commissioners who made up the CVTA. But let me remind you of something, and that is that anyone who accepts accolades and move on, maybe that person should be held in suspect, because every person who has done his or her due diligence, it has to be a team effort. And nothing I could have done by myself to have made any organization prosper. It's because of colleagues like you. And as I mentioned a few moments ago, this is something we got to share with the public. Public has no idea how collegially we do and work together. And that's very important. So, but I just want to say that it always takes teamwork. And I thank each of you for that. I do have, though, one last suggestion. I'm always trying to think out of the box a little bit. And that is, some of you may recall, I've been talking about this about 28 years or more, how to get the public involved. Because we know what's going on, but we got to have advocates. So my last idea is to suggest to you, think about, is the CVTA even needs an advocate. Now, each of us is an advocate, of course, but one of the missing dynamics would be where in the public is that advocate? And we have to kind of make sure we shore that part up, in my opinion. So I want to suggest that maybe you need to think about, I'll just use the number 3 to 5 people. You choose how they are to be selected. Non-political maybe, but have them to be members of the board. Could be a college student, could be a senior in high school. Get the public involved in what we do so that they can be a mouthpiece. Says, you know what, we got something called a CVTA. And what august organizations like this have to really be careful of is we say good things about ourselves, but the public has no idea. And so we have, and in the last 20-some years, we have made attempts at that. So we have where we have the public can be involved, and we have comments. We don't see them as frequent as we should. So I leave with this, think about it at least, see how we can get more people involved. And it's okay if that person may not be on, quote, our level, but at least they could be articulated for us. And also we could train them. We could train them to say, you know, I'm a public member of this CVTA. And I think that'll be even more helpful as this organization progresses. Remember that, we only momentary, we won't be here forever, but we want to make sure that the foundation of the organization is. And again, thank you for allowing me to share these words. And I don't want to throw out too many names, but Ms. Clark, you've done an outstanding job. Also, Mr. Ure and Ms. Smith is still here. And so, so many people deserve a word. That I'm just glad that I grew up in Richmond. My wife told me, don't say I was poor. She says to me, don't use the word poverty, but she said, maybe use the term a person who had less resources. Good euphemism, but you learn so much as you grow. And I thank each of you for having to teach me, show me the way, and I listen to each of you and all of that. And I just thank you on a personal level that we could connect in this way. And as I tell people, I'm not gonna jump in a casket. I'm gonna be around. I'm gonna be around, but you'll find me trying to help with humanity. That's normally what I do. That's what I was taught growing up in Richmond. I'm a product of the Richmond Public Schools. And we got, although it was segregated, we got an excellent education. Because the teachers taught us one basic thing, and we were foolishly to follow that. They say, be the best. And we worked on ourselves, and that's true of all kids. All kids, remember our good teachers. And most of my teachers, probably most of yours, gone on to heaven, hopefully. But I really owe them a thank you that I can't give. So I say it to you. Thank you. So shall I hit it?
Yes, sir.
We are adjourned.